to me, it's like this. Growing up, niggas wasn't fucking with me in high school. Niggas wasn't fucking with me in middle school. They say they doing one thing, they always cross you back door. All types of weird stuff. What they was something little or small, they always cross you. It's always the one looked at, laughed at, frowned upon, all of that. Like, always saw me as somebody that they thought it could do that to. Till one day, they woke up a demon. And ever since, like, I ain't gonna say I've been cold-hearted, but it's been a cold heart to, you feel me, the ones who have done what they done. Once you do what you do, ain't no coming back from it. So it's like, yeah, once it's up, it's stuck. Dapper Demon, that's me getting into that demon mode again with the music this time instead of it being with lifestyle that I live. It's like I'm back in that demon mode and y'all gonna hear it when I speak on the track that I speak on. You get what I'm saying? How do I feel about my new music? I'm being honest, I feel like when I first started, I was just jumping into it. Nobody wanted to rap for real. Everybody say, you don't make no money from it. But you gotta understand that being in the industry is more than just being a rapper. It's actually being an artist for real. At this point, a lot of people would say because we got the internet, it's easier to make it. But it ain't easier to make it. Now everybody wanna do it. You just gotta do it in your own unique way and keep on doing it uniquely and uniquely and uniquely. People gon' rock with you no matter what. You just gotta believe in yourself. I believe in myself more than anybody else do. As much as fans I got, I believe in myself more than anybody else do. And I always will. Fans come and go. People see you when you up, they'll say one thing when you up, but when you down, they'll say something different. Fans come and go. Therefore, I rock with myself more than I rock with anybody else. That's them, for sure. Who influenced your music? Growing up for me, my dad, he played 2 instruments. I remember one day I was in trouble and I wasn't supposed to be listening to music. I went in the garage and I stole a CD player. Whatever CDs I could find in the house. In the mix was Redman, Outkast. Mama, she was listening to Trina, Erykah Badu. One day I found my dad had a mixtape. No cap, Pops had a mixtape. I went to listen to Pop's mixtape and I'm like, okay. And I heard the passion in it. Even though he did everything else he did, he hopped on that mic, you heard the passion in his voice. So I was like, if I ever did this, I gotta come with the same type of passion. My grandpa, he played the saxophone and he's an instrumentalist, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in my family, like, got their own lane of music. My aunt, all she listened to is Michael Jackson. You can't say nothing bad about Michael Jackson to her. You constantly hear people like Michael Jackson from a young age. Grandma liked Shaka Khan. Other grandma like Mary J. Blige. My brother was a big fan of J. Cole. My dad was a big fan of Redman. My mama was a big fan of Trina. At the same time, she liked NDRE. I said my grandpa, he listened to mostly jazz and stuff like that. Musically, subconsciously in my head, because I feel like I am a music genius. I took all of that in at a young age without even realizing it. Now it comes across me and I'm like, oh yeah, I've been knew this. You can ask producers that work with me, anybody like that. They love working with me because they feel like not like working with a regular artist. It's like working with somebody been in the game for a little bit. Maybe I just don't understand my voice and that's what they're there for. They don't have to help me necessarily record because I kind of already got a feel for it because of what I was raised around. Where does Huncho Dapper Dan come from? Everything by me is about influence. Like, I'm influenced by everything that's around me, whether you realize it or not. Good or bad influence, I'm influenced by it. One thing that influenced me growing up was fashion. My older brother, he always found a way to get him some money, just to get him some new shoes, new clothes, everything like that. My mama started her own fashion line, was a model in college. So seeing all of that, seeing how we took that over to how we actually dressed in real life, like, yeah, I knew I wanted to do something with fashion. And fashion, you can't go greater than none other Dapper Dan. So I just took me, who I am, Huncho, big dog, Huncho Dapper Dan. I'm like, that's who I want to be like. I don't want to just be an artist. I like fashion, like playing video games. I can't just say, I'm just going to make music for the rest of my life. No, I'm going to make money for the rest of my life. This is a money move. But I knew a song, everything I do is a money move from here on out. But you convert something so big as being an artist, eventually when you get that big, it's like, let me convert that to actually being a businessman, open up my own clothing line and sell 100 shirts a week. You sell 100 shirts for $10 a week, that's a band. That's being a businessman. That's not being an artist. You gotta understand how to be that. I feel like me, young age, I already understood that. I had my own clothing brand. It failed, but that never said stop doing it. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Fail, you get back up. Yeah, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna try it again, I'm gonna try it again, I'm gonna try it again until I succeed at it. Explain the lyric, you gotta sacrifice your life to just show your love value. So many people will say they rock with you, they come under pressure, and they don't. They fold under pressure. They really get to choosing sides under pressure, and it's like, all right, cool. Me personally, I gotta move myself away from that person. Me having to move myself away from that person. To be in my inner circle, you damn near gotta sacrifice your life to be in my inner circle. That's just something with me. You're not gonna just come in and just think you gonna be cool, you gonna be my brother or sister off back. Nah, you gotta do something that's real life. Like, dang, you ain't have to do that. You did it anyway. You know, those are the people who usually end up sticking around more than the others. People who just stick around because they feel like they can receive something, they usually end up being gone quick. When did I get into music? Honestly, if you ask me, I've been into music my whole life. I've been into music, no questions asked. My mama, my dad, brother. Before I was able to read, I was able to rap. Being honest, I used to sit there on the radio, Lil Wayne, rap, lyric for lyric. Open up a book, tell me to read it, I couldn't even read it, dog. Listen to how crazy that sound. I couldn't read a book, word for word. That just let me know that this was meant to be. It had to be. You can tell me before I was able to read, I was able to say everything word for word. It had to be meant to me. I feel like it just was, like ain't no other way. My favorite artists to listen to, my top 5, no order, just my top 5. Schmirk, Herb, 21 Savage, J. Cole. J. Cole not 4th, but he the 4th person I thought of, top 5. That's 1, to give it a Young Thug. 3 Thug till it's backwards, you know what I'm saying? How did your relationship with Rico come about? To this day, this is one of the craziest stories ever. We in school, right? I'm in JUCO, Kansas, Fort Scott, Kansas. I started rapping on campus. Everybody started hearing my music on campus. And the rest of the people on campus, they like, you need to do a song with Rico. And I'm like, all right, bet. But you know, I ain't gonna cap. You know how this industry go. Everybody want to make music, but everybody ain't good at it. He told me he make beats. I just took it as, oh, okay, all right, he make beats. Then on top of that, I never saw him in person. Like, he would show up. I knew he drew a white Chargers. He would show up and be gone. He'd show up, you wouldn't see him. That's how low-key he was. But then one day, my partner, he was just like, finna go to Rico house. Bet, we go to Rico house. He's in there cooking up beats as we speak. This is my first time hearing Rico beats. So I'm hearing it. I'm like, oh, he hard. Play another beat, bang. Play another beat, bang. So I'm like, feel me, you got any beats on YouTube or nothing like that? I pull up his YouTube. This man already got like 25K on YouTube. I think he got like 40K. But he already had like 25K. So I'm like, oh, he legit. I still didn't give it, no. I just took his number down and was like, yeah, we gonna work. But he was hard then. And then one day, he sent me a pack of beats. Dapper Demon, that's where that pack of beats, you feel me? Sent it to me. Sent it back to him in like 2-3 days. He texts back, LOL, I knew you liked that beat. That's solid. From there on out, he just know, hey bro, I'm about to eat this up. He like, bet. When I say I'm coming, I'm coming. And I feel like it's gonna be a solid relationship forever because he just that good with beats. And he the same type of person I am. He like G Herbo, I'm a G Herbo fanatic. We both just clicked, like right here, on the same path, just walking together. It was just a matter of time before that one that we both was like, that's it right there. When it came, we knew it. Why do you talk about so much pain? As a kid growing up, you don't realize the things you see. You don't realize the things that happen to you. It becomes so normal. Death is normal. Being shot is normal. Some people, that's normal depending on where you come from. Me, it was the same way. Now, we weren't the people who involved enough to be killed, but you knew you was a step away from it. We went to the same parties. People who was doing what they was doing, my partners, grew up with them. I went to school with them. I knew them since I was a little kid. Now they grown, now they just older now, and they gotta make a decision because they're a product of the environment. So I talk about pain because like, I know everybody can relate to that. Everybody done been through breakups. Everybody done lost somebody that's close to them. Everybody done did all that. And me, I'm gonna talk about that because everybody who hear it, you can relate to it. When I say something about pain, so I can't think the same. When I say that, understand, like, I feel you on that.